Hi, Nick Granville here. I thought I'd cover in this lesson what I call the Robben Ford Scale. I call it so because I heard this in his music a lot, and for ages I wondered what it was. And then I saw his video and he talks about a particular scale that seems to fit with his music really well. So for me, I've called that the Robben Ford Scale. Basically what it is it's a way of kind of jazzing up the blues. And basically if you take the minor pentatonic scale, let's say in B flat. Nothing difficult there, works really well over sharp 9 chords. It's that kind of tonality on a dominant chord playing essentially a minor scale. Well, one thing that is weird about that on the blues is if you go from the 1 chord to the 4 chord, this note here, the 7th, is kind of implying that, like a sus chord, instead of, which is what that movement is. And so Robben Ford corrects that by by replacing that note. Instead of having the 7th, he adds the 6th. Right? So now, when we blanket scale to go between the two, you get a sound that works across both chords in a much more correct way, for lack of a better way of putting it. Correct's probably not the right word to use. In a more kind of melodic way, I guess, if you want. The cool thing with that is the first chord, if it's a dominant 7 like this, or a sharp 9, essentially that note is the 6th, so it's making it like a 13th chord, this kind of sound. And if we go to here, it spells both chords really nicely. So essentially you're saying B flat 13 to E flat 7 or E flat 9 of some kind of sort, right? Of course you can play that on every position across the neck. So we can play the next one starting here. Right? And instead of the 7th, that note, so it's a very cool sound. I call that the Robben Ford minor pentatonic, or the Robben Ford pentatonic in other words, and it works really, really well. Check it out, try it in your music, try it with some play-alongs. Thanks, my name's Nick Granville, I appreciate you watching. Remember to subscribe, look me up on Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff.